Team NBS Media presents The Mask Podcast.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what's up? For some reason today, this mask is a little motherfucking tight today. I'm feeling like, I don't know what's going on. Shit feel like a fucking G-stringer on my damn face or some shit.
Not a good start.
This shit like tight as fuck today. I don't know if my head got bigger since last week. I don't know what the fuck going on. Or do I need to get a bigger size? I don't know what the fuck. But this shit is like, I feel like a real horror movie in this motherfucker. We want to, I can't even talk with this motherfucker. We want to welcome everybody to another episode of the Mask Podcast. I'm your host, Mark. My co-host, Rick. Rick, what's going on?
Not much, man. Just fucking chilling today, man. I ain't got much to say. It's just been a long fucking week. I got, look, I'm going to tell y'all something about this, right? The week before you go on vacation is the longest fucking week of the year.
Facts. Hold on. You going on vacation, what, next week?
Yeah, I'm off. Thursday's my last day. I got 9 days off.
Oh, shit. I go on the week after you. Oh, damn.
There you go.
Oh, shit.
Gotta get in the summertime, man. We're getting too old to be working all day, every day.
Man, shit, they need to cut my work week to 1 day a week and still pay me for 5. So I'm
You ain't lying.
What the fuck is going on with this motherfucking mask? See, I don't wear this shit. Only reason I wore this color mask because of what the topic is today. Today's topic is it's a generation. Who was a better generation? We got Generation X, Generation Y, and Generation Z. I guess they called other shit, but who the fuck knows? Anybody got time for all that bullshit?
I barely know why they call them that nowadays. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought I was a freaking the generation before. No, apparently I'm a millennial. That shit changes like every other day, man. Listen.
Look, I learned a lot because I know we was like, hey, what questions can be asked? And I ain't gonna lie, I had questions, but as I'm Googling shit, I'm like, you know what? No, because some of this shit don't make sense to me.
We went off the deep end here.
Yeah, I say that shit because, for one, I'm Generation X. Mm-hmm. However, I don't fucking remember Generation X. That shit was from what, 1965 to 1979.
Mm-hmm.
I was born 1975. What the fuck do I remember about Generation X? I just know I'm born within, the timeline on some Thanos type shit, but I don't remember anything from that fucking generation. That's what makes this so crazy. Like,
well, I was looking it up too, because listen, we had this show planned out for a couple weeks now, and I'm digging in. I do my research, man. That's what I do. I look stuff up and I come up with ideas, and we try to come up with stuff off the top of our dome. But a lot of the stuff that we talk about, some of it's like, yo, slow down. Let's get our facts straight. But I was saying, I was looking this up, and you belong to that generation because you were born in that generation. But a lot of it is dependent on, like, once you hit your teenage years. So, like, you might not remember because you were born in there, but you still, your coming of age was in the 80s. You know what I mean? Your generation still became a teenager, started to find out what you really like once you hit the teenage years. And that's kind of what they link to your generation. So you might be better off with a little bit of the 80s stuff.
Yeah, I was looking shit up. I'm like 1975 to 1979. I'm like, yo, that's like my mom asking me, like, hey, do you remember your third birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese? No, the fuck I don't. I do. Sorry, I just don't. Do you remember wearing corrective shoes? No, the fuck I don't. So there's no way. Like, and once again, I know what generation I belong to. That don't mean that I remember those first 4 years of my life because I can't even tell you what the fuck I ate for dinner last week. How the fuck am I gonna remember? Man, look, please don't get me started. This goddamn mask getting on my damn nerves.
Listen, I can't remember what I walked in the other room for. You want me to remember?
Word. I'm like, so you know, like Rick was saying. So as I started to do the research, I'm like, wait a minute, no, my formative years were in their so-called millennium years. Like, you know, Rick, like what year were you born?
Lost audio.
Oh shit! Like what year were you born?
Me, 83. Sorry, got audio back there for a second.
Oh no, you good. Like 1983. That's just the beginning of your, you know, of your generation. Because I think your generation started in what, 81?
It's 80 or 81 to like 96.
So about 96, you 13 years old. Like, okay, you got some remembering about that. But for the most of the part, you grew up in the other generation.
Right.
That's crazy though.
It's so weird the way they qualify these things. Like, because I remember a lot of stuff, and I remember a lot of stuff from when I was a kid. I'm like, yeah, that's dope as stuff, but that's technically y'all errors. Like, it's so wild.
Yeah, so I remember you asked me, like, hey, let's talk about the music. I'm like, the music? I'm like, motherfucker, what the fuck is that? The Supreme? Like, who the fuck was that? I wasn't listening to that shit. Like, my era, actually, since we're talking about it, we can get into the shit right now. So for me, my era was the 80s, you know, like 80s hip hop. I had, you know, Run DMC, the beginning of LL Cool J, Beastie Boys, the fucking beginning of Def Jam. We had the best female rappers, Latifah, fucking MC Light. Like, that was my generational era, not just my years, but that was the era that I grew up in.
Right.
So those were the musical groups that I remember. For you, like, who were your groups that you went to?
I mean, I still I remember a lot of the artists you were speaking of, but I remember the early days of the 90s. We went with, like, obviously you went big in Pac in the early 90s for hip hop, and then like Nirvana and the whole sound there. There was the beginning of the punk grunge era. So looking it up, there were just so many different things. Like, you thought you were XYZ, not generationally, just you thought ABC over here, but realistically you're not. So that's what made this so wild. Like, hold on, I'm still trying to pull up some of the stuff, like some of the artists and stuff they say that is supposedly my generation. I'm like, you find out a lot about yourself looking into this shit, man.
Yeah, true indeed. Found out a whole lot about myself. Found out how dope I am, but, you know, that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I get it. The music, and, you know, everything overlaps, you know, but you know, I'm gonna say it like this. Growing up in the 80s and the guys that y'all listen to in the late 80s and early 90s, at the end of the day, guess what? Those motherfuckers were Generation X kids. They were our babies. We grew up at, you know, we were born in the same time frame. So if y'all can say y'all music was dope, it's because it was Generation X kids who were making that music for y'all. So if you love Big, Pac, L, Run DMC, whoever the fuck y'all love in hip hop, guess what? They're Generation X kids. So therefore, our music technically was the best fucking music.
Right. You can sit here and everybody can say, man, listen, fucking Eminem was the biggest part of the 90s, and in, like, late 90s, you're like, yeah. But dude is still a Gen Xer. Like, he's still what's 51, 52 right now? 50?
Yeah,
he's up there.
Yeah, he's still a fucking Gen Xer.
Right.
Shit, anything you want to talk about? Your favorite actor and actresses, and they are Gen Xers. I'm sorry, I'm sorry to be the one to break it to y'all, but when I say our generation is literally the fucking best, like, all right, for me. All right, go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, if you look at the tail end of these, like, we have a lot of young, great talent, and a lot of great movies came out in the early 90s.
Oh my God, yeah.
The 90s were the quintessential, like, marketing on sports films. Like, the 90s had, like, the best movies in terms of like, if you were looking, you can't see movies like that anymore. You go to the movies and you don't see a lot of the old school like Major League style movies and freaking Rookie of the Year. You don't get original movies like that anymore.
Oh shit, that was my shit.
Right. So those were just the goofy, family-friendly movies that came out in those years, and it's just wild to think that like they don't make them like that anymore. But still, like you said, these are the generation that made those films, despite it coming out in my generation, was still made by your generation.
And to touch on what Rick said, I wrote some down right here. Let me tell you how advanced we were. So you think about the movies I'm about to name and think about where we're at right now at 2024. Mm-hmm. Yo, The Breakfast Club, fucking classic. That was the classic coming of age movie that you probably will ever see. Die Hard, come on, man. Like, seriously. Action movie at its finest. Terminator. Come on, B. Like, seriously. Word. Fucking Ghostbusters. Like, what? Like, how many remakes have we had of the fucking Ghostbusters? Every remake that you're seeing came from what? Fucking Generation X. Y'all still following that? And don't get me started, because I can go to Star Wars. Let's get funky with it. Karate Kid. Fucking Scarface.
Yep.
And for anybody that want to know about the spoof show movies, fucking Airplane. Like, that started the whole parody shit of, of making fun of shit in movies. And then you want to talk about Space Jam and what other fucking movie you got else up out here? Lion King. Who Framed Roger Rabbit started all that shit? Like with the, with the cartoon, with the live people. Yo, Generation X, kid. I'm saying, like, we are the fucking best.
I'm gonna read y'all some of the movies from my generation.
Nobody want to hear that shit.
Listen, don't forget that the movie. This is one of my all-time favorite movies. It was such a thriller, just off the wall, something you'd never seen before. You remember the movie Seven? Brad Pitt in the movie Seven back in 1995, bro. That is one of the all-time greatest like thrillers. I still to this day quote that movie. Let's see. Hold on. I had a whole list here, and I'm all the way out. The Silence of the Lambs is on that list. Forrest Gump is on that list. Boys in the Hood in 1991, bro.
Oh, that was dope.
Yep. Let's see. The Matrix. Oh, that was the end of the 90s. I got to give that to freaking Gen Z over here, but fucking A, man. We had so many good freaking movies. Menace to Society. Yeah. The 90s gave way to a lot of these hip-hop style movies, these urban movies. The Usual Suspects in 1995. Groundhog's Day in 1993. Dude. Oh, shit, Mark. Here's one for you. A League of Their Own. I don't care. First of all, I'm going to take a time out and say, man, I'm pissed off that they canceled that show. I was into that, but the movie was definitely better.
Yeah, the movie was way better than that shit. I dig the show, though.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there is fucking so much. Hey, Jerry Maguire back in 1996.
Oh, that's a fucking classic. That's a classic. Show me the money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's always gonna be a classic.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm claiming Toy Story back in 1995, bro. The original Toy Story.
You got to
every bit of it. Yep. They're still making Toy Story movies, bro.
Exactly. And once again, it goes to show that how much Hollywood is still copycatting what was done 20, 30 fucking years ago. And that's to show you how our generation has the movies and the entertainment on lock. They got that Generation Z. Y'all got some other shit on lock that we're going to get to later on. And y'all done some amazing shit to me. But, I'll touch on that one later on. But for the most part, I don't care what Rick say. Sorry. We still the best fucking generation. Look, look, 7, though, of course, minutes. What I love about y'all generation is that y'all gave hip hop and more African Americans a voice in Hollywood and the music. Because remember, hip hop was a fad, but it really took form. I mean, they made some noise in the 80s, but it became more commercial or mainstream per se in the 90s. So, that was all to y'all. That was all due to y'all generation.
It blew and it blew up everywhere. Like the culture and the whole aspect of that, it blew up into sports and television. It was everywhere. It really hit, like you said, hit the mainstream. You couldn't go anywhere without it seeing the influence that it had.
I agree, and like and we got here. We got Kev said. Kev said Hollywood crumbling, so they feed off the style. Kev, you're right. I mean, for me, as much as I love Friends, look, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't give as a black man. Friends was dope to me. I don't give a fuck, flying fuck. Friends, in Living Color, those shows. But you got to think back to what? Oh my god, Rick, you can help me out because I'm John Hughes. John Hughes started that shit. Matter if the cast was black or white, John Hughes started that. That coming together of the teens with the Breakfast Club or the Brat Pack or as you want to call them. That was John Hughes, man. So and like Kev said, everything is not coming back full circle, but they're copying everything that was done in the 80s and 90s, and they still copying that shit in 2024, and they just can't get the shit right.
Well, you know what, and this is where I will take a shot at Gen Z here. The problem is when we're talking about entertainment and what the influence that these generations have had, the younger generation takes a lot of this stuff from a technology standpoint, and to be honest, it's killing off, going to the movie theater. And it's not even, to me personally, I've always said that it's not so much Hollywood's running out of ideas, is that Hollywood's not as willing to take a gamble on unique stuff anymore, because they've had so much success with these other franchises, and people aren't going to the movies because they're just, you could say this right now. How many times did you sit at home as a younger generation go, man, I really want to see that film. We gotta go. And then now it gets to the point where it seems okay. I'll wait for it to come out on Netflix though. You know what I mean? Like people don't take that chances. So I mean, Hollywood's not going to invest in a movie they might lose money on. So all they're doing is investing in franchises, something they can guarantee quick money that was built by your generation, by my generation. These big blow up films that went to think of Harry Potter. It's not even that old of a fucking movie, and they're already remaking that shit.
Kev said they're running Star Wars through the. I think the first Star Wars came out the year I was born, 1975. Think about that fucking shit. 1975, the first Star Wars film. We are in 2024, and they're still making fucking Star Wars. Like, at some point, where the fuck is your originality at? Gen, what the fuck are we at? Gen what? Y? Gen Y. Yeah, where the fuck is your originality at? You don't have any.
And that's just it too, and it's gonna get worse. They're starting to do it with like television shows now. Like legitimately, you don't see a lot of unique television now. Like how many shows? And I'm not taking a shot at the Chicago shows that you watch, and I'm not taking a shot at but think about it. Before like Arrow and before those Chicago shows, you didn't see franchises across multiple freaking shows. You saw the one show with the one cast, and that was it. Now all of a sudden everything is marketable. Like, oh, we got to get more stories. We're gonna have the Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. I think they tried an attorney show, and that shit just fell.
First of all, it does sound like you're taking shots at my shows and shit, man.
but that's what I mean. Like they're now the way that Hollywood built franchises, movies, they're starting to do that with television shows. I mean, we're talking Game of Thrones. With that House and the Dragon show, there's another new one coming out, and supposedly there's 2 or 3 more in the works. Like, bro, HBO, did you give up on every other beta show you were making? What the fuck?
That's because, for one, when it comes to them, they cannot duplicate The Sopranos. I'm pretty sure someone sat there and said, let's try it. And somebody said, you know what, Mark, this ain't gonna work, bro. You can't duplicate The Wire. I'm pretty sure someone said, yo, let's try a spinoff. But guess what? Certain shit just don't fucking work. So, hey, let's try a show about flying dragons and motherfucking with swords. And don't get me wrong, Game of Thrones was hot. It was hot as shit, but now you're going to dog it where no one, like myself, I don't care to watch that shit no more because Aria, but I just don't give a fuck to watch it any fucking more. So it like you're saying, we're lacking the originality in Hollywood, and I wouldn't say music because music has changed because now niggas, I'm sorry, people is like what the fuck are you even saying now?
You get like 3 good words out of them, man.
Word. And once again, and to jump ship on something for all your Generation Y cats out there, I don't give. Y'all did not start the fucking internet. Because when you start to look this shit up at the generations, they say, "Oh yeah, these are the internet generation." No, the fuck they're not. You pull me up a Generation Y guy, and I can say, "Yo, do you remember the first Yahoo commercial?" Yahoo, like.
Yo, y'all remember like AskJeeves.com, man? That was way before Google.
Word. Like that is our, that was our, like when I mean by our generation, by the time Yahoo and Google and them came up, we were already old enough to say, like Rick, I'm pretty sure he couldn't go. I didn't know if Rick had a damn computer in his house at the age of 10.
Oh, we had a computer. We did.
Rick, you weren't supposed to agree with that, Rick. Damn it.
Listen, we were spoiled though. That's a whole different story.
But I mean, like even then, by the time AOL and the dial-up shit was going on,
God.
I was already out of college raising a family, so I was old enough to learn. That's how I learned how to build websites with Yahoo Geo sites. Yahoo Geo Cities. People don't know about that shit. That shit was like 1999, 2000. You know what I'm saying? Yahoo Geo Cities. They taught you how to build a community, in their websites. That's how I taught myself how to build websites back in 1999 and 2000. Some of you motherfuckers were still shitting in y'all Pampers at that age. So don't tell me that that y'all are the internet age. We are the internet age. Y'all just perfected it.
Y'all don't remember. We learned, my generation learned the code by switching up our MySpace page. Something y'all don't even know what the fuck MySpace is, bro. Like,
shit. Yeah, y'all have no idea who the fuck Tom is.
Tom was your first and only friend you needed, man. He needed to take MySpace back and fucking take over Facebook too. That shit sucks now.
And it was no fucking racism because Tom was as white as can be with his white t-shirt on and shit, chilling in his profile.
Man, we used to start wars back in the day, bro. We ain't in your top 8 and we boys like that. Like, what the fuck were we doing?
Yo, MySpace was the shit. Yo, y'all have, oh my god, what did they say? Oh, the top 8, the top 8 list and the pace. Oh, yo, my pace song. I think I had what's Cassidy? I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler.
Yo, the minute we found out how to put songs on our page, that was the end of MySpace, bro. Like,
no, I always tell this story. Like I said, I ain't afraid. I went to prison. MySpace was popping. So I remember, being locked down, and Cass would be like, "Yo, what's your MySpace page?" Yeah. And then after a couple of years, these other cats will come in and they'd be like, "Yo, I got this Facebook." We was like, "What the fuck is Facebook, bro?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have no idea what the fuck Facebook is. So when I came home, I'm all hyped. Like, I got to put a new song on my page. It's been a couple of years. Let's put a new song on my MySpace. That's how long I was gone. Well, we're gonna put a new song on my MySpace page. And Cass was like, "Yo, we ain't fucking with Tom and them no more. We got a new dude, Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook." I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck is a Facebook, son?"
You listen, when I started on Facebook, you had to have, and this is way back when, like when they first started, you had to have a business account or a college account. You couldn't it wasn't open to everybody, right? So I got on there somehow. We just leave it at that. But like, what was wild about it is Facebook was so generic. It was so stripped down. But for whatever reason, because you could post on each other's thing and everybody, it was all one feed and you could read through it all. the downfall of the internet. I'm gonna be honest with you, but that's why people flock to it, because you could just scroll for hours. I'm like, hey, mom's out at the movies. Hey, mom, was that a good? It wasn't like that on MySpace. Like they had this little ass fucking box that you had to look through. I'm like, Facebook kicked the door down, man. It was like, here's what everybody's doing, poking people and shit. Y'all remember that?
Oh, yo, I had a dude poke me the other day. And I'm saying, like, yo, what, do we still do this shit? Like, nigga, you still poking me, son? Like, you know, I got flight benefits. I'm gonna come and fuck you up if you poke me. Like, what the fuck are you doing, nigga? What are you poking me for?
I was trying to poke people. Diddy wants to be your friend. What the fuck?
Take that. Oh, let's stop. I'm fucking bugging, yo.
God.
No, but on the strength of all that, like you generation Z cats, like y'all have no idea what the fuck we went through. Like y'all see TikTok and Snapchat and whatever the fuck YouTube. There was no fucking YouTube, you know, when we were coming up. There was no Snapchat. Like for us to sign on to the internet, it literally took 5 minutes for a connection to go through. Y'all got Wi-Fi,
and then someone would pick up the damn phone.
oh my motherfucking god! Oh my fucking!
No more fist fights were started than someone picking up the phone while you were trying to get on AOL.
And for all you, once again, you younger cats, growing up, there was literally one line in the house. There was no like call waiting. So what Rick is talking about is while we're trying to sign on to AOL, if someone upstairs picked the phone up, it got disconnected. We could not sign on. So we had to like, yo, I'm about to use the fucking internet. Get off the phone. Like literally, that's what we had to do. Now, y'all can do all kinds of shit. I got 18 things plugged up to this laptop right here while we run this podcast. Back in the days, you just had the power cord and you just back in your foot. Matter of fact, Rick, were there fucking laptops back then?
There were, but they were not. No, they were not at the point where like today you could just pick up and just fucking move around your house, bro. Like people had laptops, but you had to be fucking really top of the line, had some cash in your pocket to get a real fucking laptop. But yeah, y'all don't know how good you have it. You're welcome, by the way, all these fucking young ass kids that we're talking here and while we're throwing shade at people, you're welcome for fucking text messaging too, by the way.
No, not even that, Rick. What y'all need to praise us for and kiss our feet is y'all got free nights and weekends all fucking day long.
Unlimited. There was no unlimited back in the day.
That shit kicked in at what I think 9:00 p.m. Free nights and weekends on Sprint or whoever else you had. Motherfuckers did not talk on their phone till after 9 fucking clock because you had
30 seconds coming back at 9.
Like, yo, man, y'all, boy, look, man, y'all motherfuckers, y'all got it good.
Yeah, listen, fucking over here with unlimited text messaging. We all remember almost getting your ass beat for going over your text message limits. Like,
oh my god,
phone bills used to be so fucking high because people would just be responding to texts all day.
Oh, but you know what I missed though? I ain't gonna lie, I missed the Motorola. The shit, what's the name of that shit? The church, like the two-way shit. Nextel.
Yeah.
That shit. Everybody, because Nextel, it had like a speakerphone. So you like go to the movies, you go to the mall, and you put like the dope ass ringtone on your phone. So when somebody call, like you got the Jay-Z song blasting in your motherfucking phone and shit. That shit was mad fire, son.
Remember holding my phone next to a speaker, trying to we used to record old cassette tapes. I used to do the same shit with my cell phone, just try to get that song just in the right fucking spot. Like, bro.
Oh, that's why y'all kids don't know nothing about that. Like, you got your hot DJ show that came on at I think 7 or 8 o'clock. And you're like, yo, I want to record the show. So you record the whole fucking show. You listen to it for like a week. What you didn't know, people, is that you can re-record on that same cassette if you put like the little the little tissue into the motherfucking hole and shit. Look,
I don't even know.
Man, look, y'all motherfuckers, y'all twisted. So like if your tape pop, literally like Biggie said, I would play my shit to my tape pop. Yo, you get some little Scotch tape, rewind that shit back into the motherfucking cassette and shit.
That one part of the song I was just sounded a little bit more distorted, but you still rocked out.
Y'all motherfuckers, look. Y'all young generation don't, and what kills me most about y'all, literally, we built outside for y'all. I guess, like when you're going to school or you're going to work, you drive past these little things. They're called parks, and you see these little metal shits. They're called slides and monkey bars.
They don't have a metal no more. They don't know how good they got it. Y'all don't know until how good you got it till you had to go down a metal fucking slide on a sunny fucking day.
Oh my god! Oh, you fucking skin burn! Oh my god! Yo, that shit is terrible.
Oh god, no! It was so fucking awful. How did we survive?
You slid down a hot metal shit into some wood chips. Like, either way, you was just fucked up. Like, yo, y'all know what it's like to go play outside in a fire hydrant? I don't know what y'all call it. I guess it's a fire hydrant. That's what they say. Yeah. That shit. A water, whatever the fuck it is that the fire company used to put fires out. Well, back then, I don't think I've ever seen a fire company use a fire hose because we always had the bitch occupied. Because, like back in our day, you would go to school, you would come home, and your mom and them would tell you, because, well, my mom don't work, so I pretty much raised myself, but that's a whole other story about Generation X. Like, hey, when you come home, do your homework, and then put on your play clothes. You did not go outside with the clothes that you wore to school because you had play clothes. Play clothes meaning they already had holes in them. They was already dirty, no matter how many times you washed them.
More often than not, hand-me-downs.
Fucked up. But you came home from school, you put your play clothes on, and you went the fuck outside until the street lights came on. You ate dinner at about 7 o'clock. That was if somebody else's mom didn't feed you. Like, what y'all are lacking today is a sense of community. Like, if I fucked up in my, on one of my floors, I live in the projects, so I can say on one of my floors, the mom upstairs will whoop my ass and then tell my mom, and then she will whoop my ass. Y'all don't have that shit no more, yo.
And how often, okay, and then it really came down to it. Your dad got home and he got word. Now your mom's all fired up, so he feels he got to step in. Yeah, it was a whole ass fucking thing. Don't tell my mom was probably the most used phrase, bro.
Oh my god, yes indeed. So there's a point where you could have got your ass beat 3 fucking times in one fucking day. Yeah, because as much language as me and Rick use, what I mean by language is motherfuckers, fuck your mom, Yo, there was none of that shit in our neighborhood. Like, we did not curse at or around a fucking adult.
No,
when we were growing up. That shit was easy. I don't give a fuck how you were raised. I don't give a fuck if y'all was dirt poor, if your neighborhood was on drugs. I don't give a fuck what it was. We respected our fucking elders. So there was no, if you said the wrong word around them, you knew, like, oh shit, how fast can I run in? Which direction am I running into? That was, y'all don't have community no more because y'all too busy trying to shoot the bitch up. Chill.
Still to this day, I am 41 fucking years old. If I go over to my family, some of my aunts and uncles' houses, sometimes I still have family members that I feel weird swearing in their fucking presence, bro.
Facts, and I'm old as shit.
It's so wild how different things have changed over these years,
man. And then let's talk about your friends. Y'all, okay. Y'all have friends, but y'all don't have friends. If that makes like, if me and Rick growing up in the same neighborhood, like, once again, we did not have cell phones, so we knew just telepathically, like, yo, Rick's gonna be outside Saturday morning at fucking 7:30 in the morning, and he's gonna be in the park. There was no me calling Rick. I didn't have to call Rick because I already knew what the fuck Rick was already going to be at. Like, these are the people that we rock with. Did we fight? Yeah, we fought.
Oh hell yeah!
We literally fist fought. But then after that fight, we like, yo, can you walk me to the store? I gotta get something from my mom. Like if y'all remember one of our first shows, there was a guy in the comment and I told the story of how he hit me with a bat. Literally, no, I hit him with the bat. He punched me in my fucking face and he ran. I swear to God, the next day, it's like it never fucking happened. And what's wild, to this day, that's still my dude. We're almost 50 years old. That's still my dude. Y'all fight with your friend that you grew up with. The next day, you trying to kill the motherfucker.
Yeah. Block them on Facebook. You know, get the fuck over it. You weren't blocking people in real life back in the day, man.
Yeah, it wasn't no blocking each other. You might punch a nigga in the fucking face, but that's about as far as that went.
Cool. We still playing football tomorrow? Yeah, I'll see you there.
Exactly. Like I just don't get y'all generation. Like y'all just take so much shit for granted, and you think it's a motherfucking joke. Like this shit ain't funny, son.
Well, the thing is, and the younger generation, and we are officially at the age where we're saying back in my day, Billy. But it's true. It's so weird that like most of these people, you sit here and you say they've been given everything. Like y'all have legitimately been given everything, and that's why I said this all the time. My friends of mine got younger kids, and I'll tell you what, these kids. Get them to call and order a pizza. Get them to call and talk to someone on the phone. They can't fucking do it, bro. Like, it's, y'all don't know how much you're dependent on other people until you step back to in our generation and see these things. Like, yeah, y'all are so codependent on each other. It's fucking wild.
All right, so we got Greg says, this old timer baby boomer says both of these younger generations both suck. You know what, Greg? and the same. I was about to give your generation a lot of props. No, you want to come in here talking shit. No, but real shit. The baby boomers. I can't remember the name of the movie that really stuck out for me. It was a lady. She had a baby. I mean, that's just like a typical movie back then. She not invented, but she did baby food for her child. I cannot remember the name of this fucking movie, but I love this fucking movie. Greg, your generation I respect because that was a generation where, especially for women, it was like, hey, let's go out and work. We don't need that man to take care of everything. I'm a single mom. And I'm about to raise my kids, my family by any means necessary. I respect the fuck out of y'all generation. Y'all old as shit. But
that was the first. I don't want to say the first struggle generation, but the first generation that came out of. We came out of what the Second World War at the time, I believe. If baby boomers, we're going back to like the 40s and 60s, right? That range there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these people come from a generation where, like, even if they still scaled back. Because everybody was so like post-depression, fucking hoarding of resources because everybody was so fucking scared back then that they were going to sink back into it. So all these people learned how to be independent, how to save, how to fucking build for the future. You know what I mean? That was the first generation that said, all right, fuck it. We need to have a fucking plan.
Look, like I said, I mean, with them, I look at them as the ones who started the corporations, the fucking Googles, the Hondas. I mean, they've been around for a while, but what I mean is these are the ones who the business suits, like, and it's not so much about the men. For me, that baby boomer shit, I look at the women because they said, yo, fuck this shit. Like, if my man is struggling, I got us. That's how I view when I hit on baby boomers. That's what I think. I think about the women who said, yo, I'm going to put my family on my fucking back, and this is what we're going to do. So, Greg, you want to come here and talk shit, yet I ain't going to talk shit back because I have much respect for your generation, with y'all old asses and shit. Like Courtney said, no, not Courtney. Oh, no. Actually, that's Joe. Joe said y'all need to take some Advil and sit this one out. Man,
it's 7:00. They're on their way to bed right about now, bro. They got to be up to read the morning newspaper at 4 a.m.
Greg probably all cut up in the bed. You know what I'm saying, with a fucking book and shit and some tea.
He's about to go pick up the New York Post in the morning, man.
watching those fucking Dallas reruns and shit. That was like, who shot JR?
Yeah, but nothing respect to that generation, man. It's just what it is.
Now, Generation Z, we've been talking shit about y'all all fucking show. However, my love for y'all is on a personal level, and and I'm pretty sure Rick probably feel the same. In my eyes, y'all started change. Change. Y'all started global change. That's. I mean, we gonna keep it a buck. Without y'all, we would have no black president. Without y'all, we would have no black vice president. Without y'all, we would look at people who want the same sex marriage and relationships as abominations. Yo, y'all are literally changing this fucking world. Y'all made it to a point where y'all can say, well, we're like, we're okay with the same sex marriages now. Y'all generation did this. When I say y'all gonna change the world, this racism shit has been going on forever, and guess what? It will go on forever. However, something tells me either y'all or y'all children are going to be the ones that's going to change all of that shit. I don't know who y'all going to kill or who y'all going to vote for, but y'all going to do something that's going to change the way we view racism. Because for one, I'm seeing a lot of interracial relationships, and that is y'all generation. I love it. I fucking love it. That is y'all generation. Y'all said fuck what the baby boomers went through. Fuck what Generation X went through. Fuck what Generation Y went through. We're gonna do our own fucking thing. So us as the older generation, some of us sit back like, man, fuck these young kids. The other ones, like myself, I'm sitting back like, damn, let's watch these young motherfuckers work. That's what they're doing.
It's so wild because like you got friends that got young kids and you got young kids yourself, and you look at them and you're like, damn, this fucking kid's gonna be voting in a couple of years, bro. But also, like you said, there's so many. This is the younger generation is generation change. I don't care what anybody says. They're tired. They don't want to deal with it. They want their own fucking lives now. They don't want to follow everybody else's. So we'll see what happens. But like, you're absolutely right. This younger generation is like, just let us do our fucking thing, bro.
Exactly. And no matter how me and Rick look at it, I mean, we was there for the beginning of the internet. But what y'all have done with I grew up watching a TV show called The Jetsons.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers lived in outer space. I mean, I ain't trying to move to Pluto no time soon and shit. But I say that to say because we joke so much about, oh shit, I can't wait to be like George and get a flying car. Do you know how close we are to having a flying fucking car? That is not, granted, our generation probably started the company, but y'all generation is the ones that's actually building this shit.
Hey,
when I say y'all about to change the fucking world, y'all are literally about to change the motherfucking world.
It's so wild. I always make the joke. I call my friend on the way home from work, and we bullshit on the way home. And I'm like, I cannot wait to the day where I could be like, yo, tell my car, just drive me home, and then you could take a nap in the back fucking seat on the way home.
That's what a fucking Tesla does.
Right.
Like, once again, Elon Musk, he's from another generation, but he's not building these cars. These younger motherfuckers coming out of school, they're the ones that's doing this shit. They're the ones who took this technology shit and fucking ran with it. Like, that's y'all generation. So as fucked up as y'all are, and y'all are pretty fucked up, I ain't gonna lie about that shit. Y'all have done some remarkable motherfucker. Like, y'all took what we did and then what Rick and them did, and y'all just enhanced that shit to a whole nother fucking level. Now,
bro, let me talk. I'm gonna jump in here in the one area that I am fucking. So y'all took these big ass, fucking basically 4-dimensional fucking TVs that weighed 300 fucking pounds and shrunk them to the size of a fucking laptop. So much easier, yo. The technology alone has been fucking night and day from when I first started, when I was still messing around with computers as a kid, to now, like being able to just sit here on my laptop, my earbuds in, the fucking, y'all don't know, Mark's generation started it, my generation carried it, literally, Y'all don't know what it is. You got a little phone in your pocket that plays all your fucking songs. Carry around a boombox for a fucking afternoon.
Oh
with
my
8D
fucking
batteries,
God.
man. Your shoulder would be sore as fuck by the end of the day.
Oh my God. We ain't gonna talk about that shit.
Yo, iPods were the greatest fucking invention to me, man. I was like, yo, I could get, I mean, back in the day, they only held like 100 songs. Another thing y'all are just fucking way too ungrateful for. The fucking music of the soundtrack of our life took off when they made fucking iPods, man.
Well, we had the cassette tapes, we had the CD players, the portable CD players, and then, like you said, then the iPod shits popped off. But this phone shit, I did not see this shit coming. Like, I mean, you started with beepers and then like two-way pagers, but the shit that phones could do now, like you have a fucking computer in your back pocket. This shit is like I don't know. Like now, you got like the Google and the Apple VR world or virtual reality shit.
That's gonna take off. That speaking of fucking technology, 5 years from now, I know everybody's dogging Apple because the price of those right now, but I guarantee you, 5 years from now, everybody's gonna be wearing those, whether they're this style or those big ass fucking things like fucking Ready Player One style. Man, you're going to be living in a world where technology is just right there. Every information is just right there.
And the wild part is, once again, I'm old. I'll be forgetting shit. There was a Bruce Willis movie where he was actually in a virtual reality world. I mean, he was a real nigga outside, but he kind of like the Matrix shit. Like we laugh at the Matrix, like, oh, that shit was dope. But think about the story they're telling. Think about the shit they're fucking telling. Like this is shit that we're living right now. Matrix came out 20-something fucking years ago. And you're like, oh yeah, that shit is dope. The Kung Fu. Nah, bruh. Ignore the Kung Fu part. Go to the part about when the motherfucker jacked that shit in the back of your fucking head, and now you can do this shit.
The technology the technology you're gonna see in the next 3 to 5 years is the shit that you're like that they would show in these old sci-fi fucking movies. Iron Man, all that shit that he was doing in the first fucking Iron Man movie, you're gonna see that shit in like 3 to 5 years. It's gonna be able to freaking project all that stuff right into your field of fucking vision. It's so fucking wild. Y'all are just technology out. I keep saying to my aunt and uncle, they got young kids. I said, man, listen, I'm gonna have to be fucking get close with your kids now so they can show me how I use my robot when I get fucking older, because that thing's gonna be just doing everything around the house for me.
Hell yeah. Oh, well, Courtney said we will fix all the crap you guys jacked up. I wish I grew up in your area so I can go out and not worry about not coming home. I bet the clubs were lit. Court, the clubs were on a whole look. You can go out to the club and I mean, once again, you may get into a fight, but I mean, all that shooting shit. I mean, right? There were guns back then, no doubt about that. There were everybody had fucking guns, but they were not pulled out at all like that. So, you fought. Worrying about not coming home. I mean, once again, that goes back to the community part. Your community took care of their community. We took care. We took care of each other. Like, of course, if you got drunk, I made sure you made it either home or you slept on my couch or something.
You were on someone's couch, not face down, laid on your side. You were good. Here's your bucket. Here's your water, bro.
Yo, I was going to work the other day. I was on the bus. There were two grown ass men, two Mexicans. This was like fucking 11 in the morning. One dude was on the bench. The other dude was laying flat on the ground on the concrete. I was like, damn, I don't know what kind of fucking night they had. But what struck me was that the other friend didn't leave that motherfucker. He was still sitting on the bench with his boy, making sure nothing happened to him. He didn't care to wake the boy up. I guess he was like, yo, let me let my man get some motherfucking rest. But dude was still fucked up on the bench, but he was overlooking his boy. I was like, that's the part that I'm going to take away from this motherfucking picture that I just saw. Community. We don't have that.
That's just it, man. You want to talk about fucking community? We talk about, the club's okay. The clubs are lit. Y'all didn't have a fucking good time unless you were over in a fucking field party in the middle of fucking nowhere, the middle of the fucking woods. Your whole friends just came together and said, oh, I got this fucking case of beer. Let's go hang out fucking random nowhere. Man, Y'all can't do that.
I don't know about no damn field party, Ray. I don't know the fuck you grew up at. But
listen, we did that. We fucking showed up. Hey, man, there's this fucking. I remember, like, shortly after I graduated high school, we went to there's an abandoned fucking airport here. Man, we had a night of fucking drinking. We ended up walking through this abandoned airport and shit. Like, it's all haunted and whatnot. But we were anywhere there was freaking friends and alcohol. It didn't matter where it was. You don't do that nowadays. Now, guys, you have your 4 Smirnoffs or whatever the fucking people are drinking these days. White Claws, right? But like,
I don't
know. Y'all don't have the community like that. You have 3 or 4 of your friends just sitting around fucking watching TikTok videos. Y'all don't know nothing about having like 20, 25 heads over your house out back because you're the one with the pool. You know what I mean? Like,
and Rick just brought up a good point. Speaking of that, how many of you little fucking Generation Zers can remember all of the grandkids sleeping over at grandma's house? Mm-hmm. Y'all do that shit today? Fuck no, because half of y'all don't even fucking like each other and shit. But growing up, grandma's spot was the place to be at on the fucking weekends because we got out of our fucking homes. Like, do y'all still have cookout? Like, do y'all still have family reunion? Like, what the fuck do y'all do now, man?
They don't do anything like that. Like, bro, you going to grandma's house this weekend? Yeah, she's making dinner. All right, cool, I'll be there. I'll see you there, man. Like, it was so wild.
What court say? That's the second time I've seen this. Court says we spent summers with my Meemaw. Okay, Meemaw is grandma, right? See, once again, I don't know what the fuck that means. Court, what is Meemaw? That's grandma? I guess I don't know. You know what? All my grandparents are dead, but if they weren't, I would ask them. I would walk up to my grandma and say, "Hey, Meemaw, I want to know if she's gonna hit me or if she's gonna hug me."
Yo, you know what? You bring that up, and she brings up a good point. Y'all remember when your parents need a break? You went to spend the night at your fucking relative's house. You're going to grandma's house this weekend. Oh, mom, I want to stay home. Nope, too bad. You're fucking going.
Word, and also Court and y'all. Generation Zers, have y'all ever ran away from home? Like, I used to do that shit like once a month. Like seriously. My parents, they didn't give a fuck. They didn't come looking for me. They're like, oh, this little nigga, he'll be back in about a couple of days. Like, have y'all ever ran away from home? Like, what the fuck?
Made it about halfway down the street like, this shit sucks, and walk back because you were mad.
What Joe say? My father was a pastor. I had no choice but to love my people.
There you go. Listen, and we make that joke, and I'm gonna tell the story of my family here real quick. Like, y'all, holidays were holidays like that where you spent time. It didn't matter if y'all were fist fighting in the fucking in the living room. Y'all were in when it came time to Christmas. If y'all were fist fighting in the living room at 5:30, by 6 o'clock, you been there with a fucking smile on your face, ready to be thankful for the gifts you're about to get. You know what I mean? It did not matter.
What Greg say? I spent every weekend. Hold on, let me put it up on the board. Put it up on the board what Greg said. He said I spent every weekend with my grandparents as the oldest grandchild. My butt was going to mass every Sunday. And thank you, Greg. And like Joe said, have you ever been beaten with a Bible? Joe, brother, I don't look. Let me tell you something. You know what? You couldn't do it. But this generation, they would have had their mom or their dad who beat them with the Bible downtown, locked up some motherfucking where, had them on TikTok and all kind of shit, screaming for abuse.
Yo, I'm a call fucking CPS on you. Mom would be like, here, I'll hand you the fucking phone.
Facts. Mom be like, motherfucker, here go the phone. But damn, dude,
now the first 3 numbers, here you go.
I don't know about that one, Joe. I've never been beat with a Bible. That's something. And them Bibles sticking to the motherfucker. Like, how the hell? Like, wait a minute. In what world did your dad wake up in the morning? I'm gonna smack him with Corinthians 12:13. Like, like, what was you doing that you got beat with a Bible, bro? Did you drink the holy water? Like, what was you doing?
Man, I had sticks from outside, a fucking flip-flop. Man, my grandmother had a paddle on the wall. She just had to fucking go get the paddle, and you set your ass straight back down and shut the fuck up. You did not play around.
Yo, and once again, that goes back to another point with y'all younger generation. Honestly, do y'all even believe in church? Like I know that some of y'all believe in God, but do y'all even believe in church like that? Like back then, we had to go. Like especially like Court said, if you go to Meemaw house, that's about to be my new word and shit, Court. So I'm sorry. Like if you go to Meemaw house, Meemaw went to church, and you ate at church. Like the church service was upstairs, but then you go downstairs in the basement, and they had the fried chicken and the macaroni and cheese and the biscuits.
Yep, they used to have the little bingo hall, man.
Word, yeah, it's fucking right. Wait a minute, yo, do y'all motherfuckers still play bingo?
They don't know what bingo is.
You know what? I fucking hate y'all generation, yo. I'm sorry, Court. I love you, Court, but what the fuck? Y'all don't have bingo with the shit, and they got the rolling ball and shit. And it's like B93.
The little stamp pads, bro. They probably play that shit on their phone now.
Oh my god, y'all have been deprived of such a great fucking childhood. And first of all, y'all don't even know what a fucking penny candy store is. Let me explain to y'all what a penny candy store is. Like right now y'all go to the bodega. Okay, some of y'all don't know what bodegas is. Y'all go into the corner store and y'all buy a pack of now-laters. Now those just cost like 50 fucking cents. At least. So the penny candy store was a lady or a man in your neighborhood who you walk in their house and they had a big ass fucking picnic table full of candy. Everything on that table cost a fucking penny. So for $1, literally, you were sick because that's 100.
You're the coolest kid in the neighborhood, man.
Bro, imagine buying 100 pieces of candy for $1.
Yeah.
The penny candy store was the shit. And then if the lady was super fly like my lady in the projects, she had the styrofoam cup where she would pour the Kool-Aid in and freeze that shit overnight. So you had frozen Kool-Aid in the styrofoam cup. Oh my god, you motherfucker, boy, y'all don't know shit, son.
Listen, not only did you have they don't even remember. I still miss the days of freaking penny gumball machines, man. You go into any fucking store, just right up to that gumball machine. You had to be good in the store for your mom. She give you that little bit of change she had so you can get candy on the way out of the fucking store.
Oh, them shits are a quarter now, and I don't know how long that fucking candy been there. And for you younger cats like me, you know what I'm saying, I smoke. So back in the day, especially when you go to the bar, they used to have fucking cigarette machines. Like you didn't go behind the counter; they had the machines where you put the money in, and you pull this lever in the fucking cigarette.
Yeah,
yo, man, look, y'all motherfucker, man, look. Once again, I love y'all Generation Zers. I mean, but the shit that y'all see now, if y'all can go back and see shit the way how it used to be, son, y'all be like, damn, I wish I grew up in that era. Yo, our era was the fucking and Greg too. The 60s, 70s, 80s, and some of the 90s, because the 90s shit started to get a little bit fucked up because crack was hitting. And I don't even talk about that shit. Yeah, crack fucked up everything. But Court, if y'all can go back to that 60s, 70s, 80s, and maybe the early 90s, yo, that was some good fucking living, right? Man, we had government cheese. Son, do you not know how good government cheese was? Shit, listen, coming a big ass fucking brown box.
Y'all don't even know how, we could keep saying this. I don't know how many times y'all do not know how good you had it, because y'all can sit here and you got EBT cards these days. It looks just like a regular fucking credit card. I remember going into the store with those little pamphlets that look like a fucking flip book with that fake ass looking money into it. You were embarrassed to go into the store with
food stamps, and they should give you and. I gotta get this laugh out first, though, because let me tell you how fucked up this world is, right? So your mom and them would give you this motherfucking food stamp booklet. That shit had to be about this motherfucking thick, right? So it had different denominations in the motherfucking book, right? Now you go into the store. A store, damn, they got 2 sets of cash registers and shit. So they got the normal register with the real money, but then you had the food stamp register and shit. So bad enough, you got to go in there and count the shit out, and then you got to make sure you rip it out right, because you can fuck around and rip the whole motherfucking bill. So you got to rip the book. You got to rip the $10 food stamp out just right. So then let's say the food costs $8. So you get a lady a fucking $10 food stamp. She got to go into the food stamp part of the register and give you 2 food stamp dollars back instead of giving you 2 cash dollars back.
You're just looking around the store hoping none of your friends lock in. Like, lady, can you hurry this transaction up, bro? Even though everybody had them, we were still paranoid.
Yo, this mother. Oh my God, yo, y'all have, like Rick said, nowadays y'all walk into a store with a fucking EBT card and y'all just scanning shit. Now, at this age, I'm asking motherfuckers like, yo, you got EBT I can use? Like, my nigga, like, come on, yo. Like, yo, I'm trying to get some. You got something I can use? I ain't ashamed no more.
You know what broke that trend, man? When we used to have this guy down in the city, man. He would sell us his food stamps for real money, and we would go up to the fucking. He would have his book of food stamps. We'd spend all day like shoveling, returning bottles and shit, and he would come by, sell them to us, 50 cents on the dollar, right? We double our money and go up to the pizza place and order chicken wings and fucking pizza and just sit around the neighborhood on whoever's stoop that was fucking available.
Facts. Damn, I should go with Rick. I should go with Rick and shit. Damn, y'all was making food stamp. Y'all was doing some food stamp currency shit. Look at y'all out here trading out motherfucking money.
Oh like, yeah, man.
Currency police.
That's why we learned work ethic, man. Because like we were like, bro, if we can get a couple bucks up, we can get this driveway shoveled, and this literally it'll give us $5. Your mom's got bottles she don't mind us having. We can take the bottles back. We learned how to freaking make money back in the day based on that.
Man,
there was no cash apping people. There was no freaking digital currency, bro.
Yo,
we found a way to make money.
Damn, yo, that was damn. Those were the those were the motherfucking times in court. And like, you know, like Joe and Rick, you know, I could probably speak for them as well. I know, like, for me, growing up where I grew up, when we say TV has changed, or no, what's that shit? Fuck. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Mm-hmm. There was a line that lady said that 30, 40 years later still sits with me. TV racks your brain. Mm-hmm. Like, oh shit. Yo, remember the egg in a pan? Like, this is your brain.
This is your brain.
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, you got any bacon? That's one of my questions.
No, okay, because I don't went off my own motherfucking topic. Okay, that whole TV wrecks your brain shit. All right, look. Let me tell you how wonderful TV is. Real shit. And let me tell you how fucked up some individuals are too. Now, for all you cartoon loving motherfuckers, please, I tell my kids this, and no one listens to me. And me telling y'all gonna think I'm fucking crazy. But please go back and play some of these cartoon episodes. You'll see what I'm talking about. I never let my kids watch the Rugrats. Why? They was racist as fuck. Y'all don't believe me? Go back and watch the motherfucking Rugrats. Rugrats was, and I'm not blaming this generation now. I'm blaming them grown ass men back then who were writing. Remember, cartoons were not written by fucking kids. They were written by grown ass fucking men and women who wanted to get a point across through cartoons. Susie Carmichael, black chick, big lips, always eating fucking watermelon. Like, nigga, like, yo, come. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
And the Rugrats were a Jewish family. Mm-hmm. You think about motherfucking Bugs Bunny and them, and I mean, Yosemite Sam with his redneck. Yo, think about the fucking cartoons the shit that they tried to have us watch. Now, for me growing up, not cartoons. TV was a wonderful thing. It taught me about college. It taught me about family. I would not know how I would view a black family without Bill Cosby. No matter how the fuck y'all feel about Bill Cosby, his fucking show was groundbreaking. Mm-hmm. Because for us growing up, it showed us that, hey, like Bill was a doctor, the mom was a fucking lawyer. Like, yo, we didn't have that shit in my neighborhood. Bill showed us it's possible. Then he had a spinoff, A Different World, which showed us that about a black college. I didn't know shit about college till I seen A Different World. I was like, fuck, I want to go to school. Now, when I got to school, I realized it was shit like a different world. I was kind of pissed. But
where all the honey's at? What's going on?
Yeah, because of those type of shows, it made me look at my future fucking differently. So,
right.
yeah, I mean, like, TV does rack your brain, but if you're watching the right shit, it can enhance your motherfucking brain as well.
But that goes back to the sense of family. And then I don't remember. I think it was Sunday night. Sunday night, ABC used to have the Disney movie every fucking Sunday.
Yeah,
and the whole ass family would gather around the TV to watch that movie together. We had, y'all could watch anything you want at the push of a button now. We gathered around the TV as a family to watch movies together. Like, it was one day a week. It's a movie we all wanted to see. Y'all sat in the living room on a Sunday night, or I think it was Sunday. It was Sunday or Monday, and y'all watched the family movie.
True. Remember HBO used to do that. They had like I think it was a Saturday movie. It was they said
Saturday, every Saturday night at 8:00 there'd be a brand new movie on.
Yep. The feature film and shit of the week and shit.
Yeah. They had that weird freaking intro fly over the city fucking thing.
Yo, HBO was done in silver. Like I know Courtney probably sit back like, what the fuck are they talking about? Sorry, Court. Like I said, you missed a good.
It was like it was the intro that you'd see before the prequels, that little roller coaster thing that happens in the movies. That's the type of shit they would put before the HBO show.
Yeah, that shit was which I got now, Verizon, AT&T, Spectrum. Back then, I think we had WHT. Oh my God, times have changed. Oh my God, Court, what the fuck you know about a VCR? Like, Court, do you know what a VCR is? Like now, if I whip my phone out right now, right, there is a camcorder on this shit. Back then, our shit, we had to hold this motherfucker like this. That's how big the camcorders was and shit. Like, and
Mom used to pull that shit out at Christmas, bro.
Man, or the fucking Polaroid camera, or taking your fucking camera to the Photoshop. And you took some.
Y'all had to you had to wind up the fucking camera.
Oh my God, Court. Matter of fact, Court. I think if you watch the Joe Coy special, you know what I'm talking about. Like, imagine you go on a trip somewhere, you take 200 dope ass pictures, and they're like, "Yo, I get you your picture back to you in 2 weeks." You're like, motherfucker, what? And then you gotta hope, like Joe Coy said, you gotta hope that every picture. It's clear.
You didn't have your thumb in front of it.
Facts. Because you can never get that memory back.
I remember them wind that fucking cameras. Come on, get to the next fucking picture, bro.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. And then Polaroids came and you snapped the shit and it came like out the bottom of the camera and shit. Then you had to shake the motherfucker. And
hope you didn't hit it in too much light and fuck up the whole damn thing.
Now you can take 100 pictures in 2 seconds with the camera burst. Imagine taking 200 pictures with the fucking Polaroid. Shake it. Oh shit. Okay, that just made me remember. Rick, you got Nintendo.
Oh God.
The motherfucking game is not working, yo.
Oh my God.
How do you make the game work, Rick?
Dude, y'all don't understand how much it took to get your game working just right. Just sit there, take the biggest, deepest breath you could take. Trying to blow all the dust, even though that shit didn't do a goddamn thing we thought it did.
You had to blow on that shit. Like, we should take the little air Q-tips and put alcohol and rub the shit, knowing we putting water on the fucking electron. Like, we were so fucking stupid. Like, we were so fucking.
I remember bitching that fucking Nintendo's not working in. Do you got it on the right channel? Yeah. Oh no.
No, Joe, you are a fucking fool, Joe. Look what Joe said. I ain't gonna repeat that shit.
Yeah, that's the comment of the day right there.
I had to take my headphones off with that motherfucker. Oh, Joe, you are a fucking fool for that one, yo. But he just.
You're lying.
Now,
oh my God.
You know what? Fuck this. I swear to God. You know what? My kids are grown, so if y'all watching this, y'all already know who y'all dad is. Now, this young lady who is famous for, we all know who I'm talking about.
All over the whole internet, so y'all know we ain't even got to say it.
I'm gonna tell you why this is such a big thing. Because you Generation Zers have never watched porn before. Like back in the fucking 80s and 90s, that was mandatory on porn. So this young lady who saw this, I guess she was raised the right way by her mom and dad, because somehow she snuck in somebody's closet, pulled out some DVDs of like Big Mama 44, and she saw that shit. Because that was a classic porn move right there that young lady just talked about. Anyway, back to our PG rated program. Oh, and don't worry, the Mass Podcast has yet to talk about that old infamous sex episode yet. Don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. Just a little
Speaking of which, remember the fucking channels that used to be on the fucking clicker, man? Fucking all blurred out. You didn't have the internet. You couldn't pull up porn like that, bro.
Oh my God! Yeah, look, man, y'all motherfuckers got and Rick. No, I'll be on Rick about this for some reason. I don't know still why Rick has not gotten the fucking Fire Stick. I mean, he probably has one, but. Because Rick is sit there, he'll pay for the fucking HBO Max, the motherfucking Cinemax minus plus Disney. I'm like, Rick, yo, you can get all that shit with the fucking with the Fire Stick, Rick. So all you kids now, y'all got that Fire Stick shit. We didn't have access to none of this shit, bro. HBO, I think that shit had to be like $30 a fucking month back in the days. Like that shit was high as fuck. Like, cause. Oh no! Then we had pay-per-view still is pay-per-view still is a thing, which I still don't understand. But you got a Fire Stick, you ain't got to pay for that shit. I'm sorry, Amazon. I'm about to jump to a whole nother board. Hold on, right there with you, Rick. The feds don't come from. You know what, Joe? Joe, you need to go sit your ass down. Go have a motherfucking iced latte or some shit. Cause I don't know what the fuck is going on with you over there today. You bugging the fuck out. You need to go.
He's telling all the secrets.
You need to get some goddamn iced latte today or some shit. I don't know what the fuck going on over there. Goddamn Denver. Some goddamn Rocky Mountains getting to your ass. A fucking high altitude got you go crazy out there.
High above sea level, bro. You just losing it. But yo, hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck is old Greg talking about? What the hell, Greg? What the fuck? You know what? I didn't even talk about Atari. Now I know you super old, Greg. You talking about Atari 20? You even got the serial number shit. You got the Atari 2600. I had an Atari, bro. It had that joystick. You just there wasn't 7 different button combos. Yeah. You just moved this freaking little thing around. That's how you control the whole game, and it was just a little square that bounced back and forth.
Oh my God!
You had one shape in that time. It was a square.
Nah, what's that game I used to play on Atari? I mean, shit was like it's a junk. Not junk. It was just, what the Pitfall? Pitfall was my shit. That was the name of that shit. Fucking Pitfall. Pitfall.
Point to it whatsoever.
It was an asteroid. I think it was called Asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my! Hold on. I had ColecoVision. Of course, everybody had Nintendo. I had the power pad shit. Like when you do track and field, you run on that motherfucking shit. Yo, I had the duck hunt with the gun. Yo, sorry, I had
that little dog that pissed you off every fucking time because it'd just be mocking you nowadays that get canceled.
Oh, and then if you had motherfucking Nintendo, I would say this. I might say it wrong, so please bear with me. It's been like 30, 40 motherfucking years. So if I'm gonna say this, everybody should know what this is. If you're a Nintendo fan. Up, down, left, right, B, A, start, select. Did I say it correctly? Up,
close,
down,
I think.
Right. B, A, start, select. That's fucking Contra and give you 30 fucking men.
Get over here.
Beat Contra with 30 fucking men knowing that code. You suck.
And we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna jump into the gamer out here right now. Y'all don't know nothing about playing a video game and having to start the fucking thing over.
I gotta take my mask off for this shit.
There were no fucking save games. You did not start that fucking shit. You had to start from one. You died on the last board. You started back over. Y'all don't know nothing about not finishing a game because it was too hard. There was no easy mode. You had a little passcode that you had to type in that would sometimes allow you to jump ahead if you wrote that shit down correctly.
Oh,
y'all don't know nothing about starting games over.
What, like Tyson Punch Out or some shit? Oh
Like
my
Tyson
fucking
Punch Out.
god!
Don't tell me you beat freaking your badass in Fortnite till you beat Mike Tyson and fucking Punch Out.
Word. Y'all think? Look. Y'all look, motherfucker. Y'all think Call of Duty is some shit to beat, nigga? If you can't make it through Mike Tyson Punch Out, please don't talk to me about no motherfucking Call of Duty or no. Oh my god, the fucking bullet curves and they came out of nowhere and I can't get to the meta pack. Oh no. Look, motherfucker, if you can't get past those jelly bean and these motherfuckers, and like you play the game 30 fucking times straight. You knew every punch they was about to fuck. You knew every punch. You had Tyson Punch. You had it down to a science. And yet your dumbass could not weave fast enough because I swear the game was glitching. And it was, like you'll hit the button to go over it and that motherfucker would just stay there.
Y'all don't know how many freaking times you'd have been slamming that controller down, man. These gaming controllers these days aren't durable like that. You slam that shit down, it's breaking. You know how many fucking times you slammed a fucking Nintendo controller down because a damn Mike Tyson hit you 3 times when you swear you dodged?
Yo, do we even have a pause button? Like, I don't even think we have like a pause button that like what's that? Like, yo, your mom calling you.
Hold on,
cut the fucking game off.
She come in and unplug, rip that shit right from the wall. You be done.
And call you for something stupid like, yo, can you turn the TV station? Like, yo, I'm on level 58.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna jump in on that one, yo. Y'all don't. We want to talk about how easy y'all have it. You want to talk about. Now you have your phone that can control your TV, anything that control the TV. You got a remote that control. There was no remote when you were younger. You were at your grandparents' house. You were the fucking remote. All right, change it. Next channel. All right, go back to the first one. Like, why don't we just go through 100 channels so you go back to the first one?
Oh my god, yo, y'all kids. Let me, look, my grandma. I don't know where the fuck she got this shit from. I don't know. My grandma was hustling. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. My grandma had a floor model TV, right? The shit had speakers on the side. You're like, damn, why the TV got speakers and shit? Oh shit, surround sound. Even though I didn't know what surround sound was back then, but I'm saying speakers on the side. But on top of the fucking TV, you lift the bitch open. The shit had a record player in that bitch. Oh my motherfucking god! In an 8-track. Oh,
they had those big ass TVs back in the day. It didn't have all the freaking electronics. It had those 3 big ass fucking tubes, red, green, and blue. And that's how you watch TV.
And you had to turn that motherfucker sometimes and try to get it in the middle. Oh,
hit that sweet spot.
Once again, y'all TVs now have Wi-Fi and built-in antennas,
TVs, bro.
Nah, bro, we had wire hangers and shit that you had to really maneuver. Like y'all got satellite. You know, like when it rains and the Dish Network people come out there like, oh, you got to reposition your satellite. Motherfucker, we were the Dish Network TV. That's why they so good at their job. Because
stay right there, don't move. I'll go get the tinfoil.
Oh my motherfucker, yo, y'all don't know. Y'all don't. And like Rick was saying, it's not so much that your mom and them was calling you to turn the TV manually at times. It's that even when the remotes were invented. Like the remote could be, mom could be on one side of the bed, the remote could be like on a nightstand somewhere. Like all you gotta do is roll your old ass over, but you gotta call me to come give you the fucking remote and then get mad because there's nothing on fucking television. I'm not AB motherfucking C. I didn't direct this motherfucking program.
Speaking of which, oh man, the amount of bullshit we had to go through. Like y'all could look up what time a TV show started and what's on TV that night. Y'all remember that old ass fucking scroller and you, oh shit, I missed the 6:30 fucking time. What? Now you had to start all the way over and wait for the next fucking round to come up to figure out what the fuck you wanted to watch at 6:30.
Oh shit.
Fucking hell.
Not y'all. Y'all look, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Court, I'm gonna keep calling you out because first of all, I don't know if you're still watching, but you are the youngest one that we have in the group, I believe, and shit. Like this is your generation, y'all generation. I guess y'all in your mind, y'all think y'all living good. In the way y'all are, because the computer does everything for y'all. I guess that's why the majority of them are so not you, Court, because you play football and all other kind of shit. Like you be getting it in. I don't know what the fuck, Court. I don't know what you be drinking. Like you on like super Gatorade and shit. Like when they say Red Bull, your shit is on Purple Bull because you be getting it in. But the half of you motherfuckers, especially like my kids, like they're lazy because everything is given to y'all. Like y'all don't know how to go out and actually work for any motherfucking thing because everything's at the palm of y'all fucking hands. You want to cook shit. Now they got air fryers. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Easy bake ovens for adults.
Shit. Yo, something told me, because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do too much for this show. Now I'm kind of wishing I would have did more. There was this game, right? It's the illest game ever invented. And y'all not millennial people, y'all Generation Z motherfuckers, y'all probably think it's the boringest shit. The shit was called Etch-a-Sketch. Right? It was this red game. It was like a fucking big square, and it had these two knobs at the bottom. All you would do is draw lines. I don't know why this game was so fucking enticing for everybody. And let me tell you, if you fucked up, you just shake the bitch up and you start over. Etch-a-Sketch. If you don't know what the fuck it is, please Google the fucking shit. Etch-a-Sketch was the greatest game that any toy company besides a Tonka truck. A Tonka truck was the shit. We didn't have a Tonka truck.
Back when toys were made out of metal like cars were, man, they weren't plastic toys these days. They were made with real lead. How did we fucking survive?
Yo, and thank you. And that takes us back to a whole nother topic. No matter the age difference between Rick and I, like we still kind of grew up in the same, era where we went outside, we had rock fights. Like, hold on. Let me tell y'all what a rock fight is. Motherfucking. We found rocks and we threw them at each other. There was no aiming for my feet. We just literally threw them bitches. If one hit you in the fucking face, you could die.
Yo, speaking of which, we did this as teenagers. We were little degenerates, man. Y'all remember those little poppers, man? They were filled with the little tissue paper that was filled with fucking gunpowder that would pop when you slam them on the ground. Yo, we used to throw those at each other to have burn holes in our clothes and shit.
Oh, yeah, fights with firecrackers and shit, like light the bitch up, knowing you about to blow. Like we used to play with M80s, like it was fucking math books. Like you like an M80, that shit would blow your hand off. Like JPP. Yes. Used to play for the Giants. Like you ever watch him? Like I think he only got like 2 fingers and shit because he was playing with a fucking M80. Right. So that lets you know how the fuck he grew up. So they're like, oh, JPP's an asshole. I'm like, yo, not really. That's his childhood. That's how we grew the fuck up. We would play with M80s. Oh God, do your kids even play with fireworks anymore? Do y'all what the?
They're like sparklers. My phone has a flashlight.
Oh shit. Oh yes, you're right. Oh Rick, you're right about that. Oh look at that. Ooh.
We was holding lighters at concerts, man, just fucking against all sorts of fire codes. Now they put their phone flash on.
Burning your fucking finger and shit, your finger all burnt at the man, y'all little motherfuckers, y'all boy, look, y'all don't even know what the hell y'all miss. So I guess we trying to tell y'all what the hell y'all miss. Look, childhood was, granted, there were some setbacks because your parents didn't give a fuck about you. I tell people all the time, they're like, "Oh, your parents got you off from school." No, they didn't. They was already at work. I literally had to wake myself the fuck up and go to school. I had to find something to eat for breakfast because my parents were already the fuck at work. So when I say I literally raised myself, yeah, motherfucker, all I did was come home for dinner. And my mom would be like, "All right, so what time are you coming in?" Sometimes I come in the house. They already sleep. So once again, that Generation X going into that Generation Y generation, when we literally tell y'all we raised our fucking selves, we did everything but work for ourselves.
I remember, man, we fucking. I was involved as a kid and in my teenage years. We didn't just do one sport. We went from sport to sport to sport. You went fucking all right, man, you got football practice. Okay, next weekend or tomorrow you got flag football. Like, there was just so much fucking. Your schedule was full. Your schedule was full, so your parents can get the house clean, so you can get the fucking, so they can get the piece to themselves, so they could get fucking all their errands and shit done. You woke up, went to school, did your homework, went to practice, went fucking home. Like your days wasn't longer. It's not like kids these days. They wake up, they go to school, they come home, they sit on their phone for 6 fucking hours. They go back to fucking school the next day. Man, I had days where I was up at 7 o'clock at school by 7:30. I didn't get home till 9, 10 o'clock at night, bro. Our schedules were fucking packed.
And that's how our parents wanted it. And then come the weekend or come the summer, they shipped your ass somewhere. Like, you was not staying in their house for the summer. I mean, whether you went to summer camp or you went to your aunt's house in fucking Florida, once you finished that last day of fucking school, your bags were already packed, bro.
Yeah.
You were either on in a car or your ass was getting on the Greyhound some motherfucking way or a Peter Pan, and you was traveling. Your ass was out their motherfucking house. Nowadays, if you go to your fucking store, your mom crying, oh my God, my baby left oh God, she left me for 5 minutes. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Like, my mom was like, motherfucker, when you leaving? Like,
run up to the store for me real quick. I'm out of smoke.
Yeah. Man, please don't get me. Okay, so Ricky just wrote a good point right here. I had somebody ask me one day, like, yo, at what age did you start smoking? I was like, you know what? My mom smoked Newports and my dad smoked Winston's. Back when I was growing up, you can go to the corner store and get the Lucy's for a dime, 10 fucking cents. And they didn't care how old you were. So eventually, the more you keep going to get them, you want to know what the fuck your parents are smoking. You light the bitch up. I became a fucking smoker at a fucking young fucking age. Blame my parents, blame fucking environment. That's just how the fuck we grew up. Like your mom and them having a party going on and there's beer flowing. Guarantee you got that one fucking uncle who's like, yo, go ahead, this one's for you. To this day, if I do drink, I still like Miller High Life. Yes, it's old as shit. But that's what my uncles and them were drinking when I was a young dude, and that's what the first beer that they ever fucking gave me. I think it had to be about motherfucking 8, 9, or 10. But that was just a family thing. So
it's
wild. You know
what? Your family was the reason you drank in more sense than one, bro.
Yeah. You know, Rick is right, yo. You know, like I said, y'all just different, yo. I'm not saying y'all wrong. I'm just saying y'all pretty kind of fucked up.
It's kind of the admirable thing about my parents, because it was always going to be, if you're going to drink, you're going to do it at the house so I can keep an eye on you. You know what I mean? So like, we didn't have to go out and freaking go to clubs and do this other shit and be rebellious, because we were allowed to drink at the house. Of course, in my teenage years, I'm not talking 12 years old just sipping on a fucking bottle of vodka. I'm just saying, when you got to a reasonable age where they knew you were going to try it anyway, we drank at my house. You know what I mean? It helped that we had a fucking pool out back and a trampoline and a bonfire pit, but...
Wait a minute. Hold up. You grew up with a fucking trampoline and a bonfire pit? The fuck did you grow up at?
I was in my late teens, man. There's this fucking... Yeah, my house was the place to be on the weekends, because like fucking...
You had a motherfucking trampoline and shit, bro?
Oh yeah, we used to have fucking... We used to have wrestling matches on that fucking thing. Oh my God, the amount of times I almost died on that fucking trampoline.
Hold on, I'm sitting here growing up flipping on dirty, pissy mattresses and shit that my neighbors threw out. You out here on the motherfucking trampoline? What the fuck?
Listen, I still had those days. I still had those early days. But man, when we finally got out into the house where we finally fucking settled down, my mom bought a house. Yeah, we had a trampoline out back.
Oh man, that's some bullshit. They still
I
got
was
that
spoiled
shit?
like a motherfucker. Yeah.
I'm trying to come over and do some flips and shit. I still got that shit.
Oh man, Listen, we were trying to find ways to see if we could jump from the garage into the freaking pool off the roof because
we were some
dumbass
we had no respect for our fucking body back then. That's why we all fucked up now and shit.
Walking in, you sleep wrong, you're freaking walking with a limp and all crooked and stuff. Like, what the hell happened? How'd I sleep wrong? It ain't you slept wrong. It was freaking 30 years of kicking the shit.
Hey yo, do they still sell bunk beds and shit?
Bro, I don't even know.
Court, I'm pretty sure. Well, Court, you in college. I'm pretty sure college. I don't know because y'all kind of, they kind of spoil y'all now. Yeah, I grew up with bunk beds. Like one false move and you woke up with a broke neck. Like literally, have you ever just been in a deep sleep and you wake up because you hit the floor? Like bunk beds are the greatest and dangerous thing in the fucking world.
I remember one of the first times I had a bunk bed, man. It was just enough to crawl into and lay down. But man, if you woke up just a little bit groggy and you weren't paying attention to what you're doing, you sat up and bashed your head off the fucking ceiling.
Yo, oh my God, I'm done. You know what? Fucking awesome. Hey, for me, look, I of course, I didn't know what the fuck to say at this particular moment. For me, I don't even fucking know. Oh no! Did we touch on every damn thing? Of course, that's one of those conversations that I don't know, it's more about Generation X, Y, Z, or we just decided we just gonna trash the fuck out of y'all childhood.
We got up here like our generations are better. Our generation better. No wait, fuck your generation.
Yeah, pretty much. But no. I mean, really though, like every generation that we talk about, from even the baby boomers to the X to the Y to the Z. I mean, everybody has had a hand in where we're at today. Musically, things we watch on television, things we're learning. Politics, social activism. I mean, everything. Everything is just is some things are getting worse, and that's because of some particular dickheads that's still floating around.
He said plural, but we all know.
Yeah, word. I ain't gonna say no names, but other than that, I mean, things are still improving. I mean. Like I said, for me, the biggest thing will always be the race issue, because it's been around forever, but it's still there. But it's not as bad now. We just worried about the police, and that's a whole nother topic. But at the same time, we as people, I think we accept each other better than we have in previous years, and a lot of that is to that Generation Z. I don't know what the fuck y'all. I don't know what kind of breast milk y'all was sipping on, when y'all were growing up. But somehow along the way, y'all kind of said, "Fuck y'all rules that Generation X and Generation Y set before us." Y'all said, "Fuck our rules," and I respect y'all for that. Y'all built your own fucking rules. Literally wrote your own fucking Bible, and decided y'all gonna hold church in the middle of the fucking street. I respect y'all for that. You little fucking arrogant little. But for me, look, man, kudos. Kudos. I love my Generation X. We brought a lot to the table. Great generation. Y'all took what we brought to the table and y'all elevated it. And then these young fuckers came and they just went to the fucking roof with that fucking shit. Now, I don't know who's next. Whoever's fucking after these people, we're gonna be living on the moon eventually.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, something we can live in the moon or we can live under the water. Something they about to do something crazy that's about to fuck everything up. literally, they gonna really do fucking something that's. I mean, granted, by the time my granddaughter is at a certain age, they're gonna be flying. It gonna be fucking flying cars like the Jetsons. We got what they call the lost city of Atlantis. That's supposedly under. Like, dude, there are hotels that you can rent with the hotels literally in the ocean now. So can't nobody tell me that eventually there's going to be some cities underwater that might be the safest place to fucking live. Nothing happens in the fucking ocean, son.
Oh God.
Like
That was a horror film, a horror movie back in our day. These days, these kids are like, yeah, let's go see what's down there.
You know what? I thought I was done for the night, but hey, see, you want to bring up some other shit now. You know what?
Run it back.
It's all good. It's all good. But you know what? No. I'll still be done because I still got to go cook and shit. I'm fucking hungry as hell and shit. What time is it? 7:30? We rock for like an hour and a half. I'm hungry as hell. I need to eat.
I'm
but with
crank
that
my
said,
AC down, man. Get the freaking air flowing out. Here we go.
Oh hell yeah! And plus, you know, while I'm cooking, I want to finish this fucking article. I don't even want to tell nobody what the article is, so I ain't even gonna mention that shit. But yeah, I want to send it right to something. Even with that said, I think we're gonna do one next week. You know, I put something up in the chat that I saw in one of my hip hop groups, and I was like, well, that's a very interesting topic right there. I know that's worth a hell of a debate. I know everybody's gonna have an opinion on that fucking topic about, you know, the top 10 best diss songs in hip hop and all of that other shit. I saw your response when you saw it, Rick. You was like, "What the fuck?"
Some of the answers, I was like, "Bro, what?"
Yeah. So I saw that shit. I was like, "Yo," and that's a week right before I go on vacation. So I'm like, "Yo, fuck it." Before I go, we just, you know, that you know, as Rick would say, probably that'd be a good way to end season 1. You know what I'm saying? With a big ass hip hop blast like that. So next week will be the season finale of season 1 of the Mad Podcast. It's going to be a hip hop show about the top 10 disses in hip hop, or whatever this group put up here. We're going to go through the list and we're going to see what y'all think about the fucking list. It was about hip hop battles and who won particular battles. So with that said, you know, want to thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of the Mavs Podcast. I had no idea how this show was going to go. Like a fucking generation show. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it.
Usually we have talking points, bro. We just this one, I swear, I went to Mark and I was like, bro, this is gonna be fucking difficult. He's like, yeah, I know this is gonna be fucking challenge, but let's do it. All right, here we are.
Yeah, we had no fucking talking point. We're just gonna freestyle this shit today. Like whatever fucking happens. No, it'd have been good. I thought about getting my son on here since, you know, he's, you know, of the younger generation. But I was like, no, he's kind of a dickhead, so that might not work and shit. So I'm not getting his little funky ass on here. I should have had Court on here too, but Court too cool for us and shit. You know what I'm saying? She don't fuck with the Mad Pocket. She too cool for us and shit. I know she listens. She probably gonna curse me out when I get off the air though. Love you, Court. But
yeah,
but no, all in all, man. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I say I'm gonna touch on this real quick. It's probably the same place you were going. Listen, Mark said this kind of our season finale, but like we will still do shows over the summer, but I'll let y'all know flat out, like, the older you get, the more we got to spend time with, like, fucking our family and the people we want to fucking do. It's summer, man. Y'all don't want to be sitting around listening to two old heads fucking talk. Get out there, do something with your life. We'll be here.
Facts. Too old. I mean, the only old head that I know is Greg, but I ain't gonna say no names and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me tell you how old Greg is. He a Dallas Cowboys fan. That's all I need to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no young people that's Dallas Cowboys fans and shit. Only the old people are Dallas Cowboys fans. So that's why Greg fits in. I know when we get off the air, Greg gonna talk a lot of shit in chat, but I don't care. I'm gonna mute that motherfucker right now. Let me stop. I'm bugging the fuck out. Can y'all see? I'm just dying laughing. I'm just looking at y'all and fucking the fuck out. Oh, real quick. I said I want to explain the mask. Today's mask. Generation X had the best fucking horror movies. That's why I'm rocking the fucking Jason mask, because we had the best horror movies. And on that point, before Rick got a chance to say anything, I ain't trying to hear shit, because I would mute his goddamn microphone right now so he can't say shit. And y'all think I'm fucking bullshit? Watch this shit right here. I muted his motherfucking ass. He can't say shit.
Listen, I was actually going before you went all sniper over here. I was agreeing, man, because I was gonna say they don't make horror films like they used to, man. They don't make the slasher films like that. They just make these like loud freaking action movie, or these loud freaking like everything's a dark shadow, and they get these loud jump scares, and like nothing that's actually scary. Like all of a sudden you'd be a real quiet, and it'd be like a door will slam and scare the shit out of you because it's just a loud noise. But like, bro, y'all remember? And I talked about, I brought it up the other day to Mark, bro. Freddy Krueger, when you were young, man. I don't care what nobody says. That movie would fucking make you go to scared to go to sleep at night. Right. Back when horror films were real.
Facts. And, Jason, like, I don't understand how. You know what? See, this is why I can never get off the motherfucking air. Because Rick always says some shit, and it makes me think about some other shit. All right, so for all you horror fan people, check. I got a question for you. 1980 to early 90 horror people. All right. Freddy Krueger, I can kind of understand, even though he was dumb old. Mm-hmm. But the motherfucking Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees, I need y'all to answer me one fucking question. How the fuck do you die? The motherfuckers never ran. Mike Myers and fucking Jason, they walked every fucking where that they went. So you trying to tell me a bunch of motherfucking horny teenagers at the age of 16, 17, 18, 19 never decided to run and just keep running? Like when, at what movie did you ever see Michael Myers or Jason run?
And why did y'all run into the fucking woods?
I never under fucking. So then they put this one black dude in the movie, right? I forgot what fucking Jason it was. The motherfucker decided Jason got to be like 6'8" and shit.
He was gonna box him.
Yeah, exactly. Dude was a boxer, but once again, they've been in the whole movie. Y'all ran. Y'all ran through the house. Y'all ran through the woods. Y'all ran through this. Y'all never turned around and saw this motherfucker running after y'all. So something didn't click that says, damn, I can outrun this motherfucker. This asshole decides, I'm going to square up with this big motherfucker, and we about to go toe to toe. Like, like I said, we had the best fucking horror movies, but they were also the dumbest fucking act. Like, it was some of the dumbest motherfucking shit. Like Freddy Krueger, he was a different type of killer ass nigga because he gonna come in your fucking dreams and anything. You see the Matrix, anything can happen in your fucking dreams. Like I said, Freddy Krueger was ahead of his time. Like he came in your fucking dreams and he killed you. Like that was some fucked up shit. That shit still screaming to them. Like damn. So if I fall off a bridge in my dream, do I die like it did to Freddy Krueger? I'm like shit. Like yeah, that shit fucks me up. But once again, back to the Jason and shit. And y'all can answer me. How many times have you seen Jason and Michael Myers run? I have never seen these two motherfuckers run. Then they wear the same hot shit year after year. So, like, I'm going to motherfucking Crystal Lake. I'm pretty sure you watched the news the year prior. Hey, 18 people died at Crystal Lake last year. But somehow you and your friends
take a summer trip.
Let's take a summer trip to Crystal Lake, where 18 people were just killed last year.
That'd be the driest freaking lake in the world. You wouldn't see me anywhere near that shit.
And what motherfucking... Now, like I said, the Freddy Krueger shit was a little motherfucking different. Because all you gotta do is fall fucking asleep, and this nigga coming for you. But Freddy Krueger shit was all about revenge. So I'm like, damn, how many motherfuckers was in the neighborhood that tried to kill Freddy? I think he got everybody back. But then you got Nancy. That shit kept coming back movie after movie. I'm like, damn, he didn't kill you? Like, what? Like, yo, Nancy, like, what the fuck, shorty? Yeah. Let me stop because I'm bugging the fuck out. All this shit came from the fucking mask. I just want to wear the mask because I thought that we had the best fucking horror movies of my fucking generation because you got three of the best fucking horror killers ever. It's fucking Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and fucking Freddy fucking Krueger. And then, damn it, we got the most awesomest, killerest animal ever. First of all, we had Cujo, motherfuckers. And then we have fucking Jaws. Like, oh my dude. Yeah. And then you would talk about other shit. Fuck that. See, that's why I can't get off the air. Now, you would talk about gangster shit. Nigga, we invented the gangster movie, son. We had Scarface, nigga. Godfather, son. Like, what y'all talking about, son? Yeah. Okay, I gotta get off the fucking air because I'm fucking hungry.
He's getting hungry.
But no, I need y'all to think about that, though. When y'all go to sleep, I need y'all to think about when the fuck have you ever seen Jason and Michael Myers run? If you can't say that, then you got to ask yourself, how the fuck was everybody dying? I'm curious. Please get back to me on that one. I just don't fucking understand.
They're not a single Planet Fitness in them horror movies, man. Get your jog on, get in shape, outrun these dudes. Let's go.
Word. I never understood that shit, Rick. I was like, yo, wait a minute. I have never seen these motherfuckers run. And they cool. I'm like, I can hear it. Can they not hear it? Like, can they not hear it?
And that was the creepiest shit, dude. That shit.
Yo, did they ever talk?
Speakers and you'd be like, no.
They never talk, right?
Nope.
That's why, like, you know me. I don't like.
That's why Freddy Krueger was so badass. He talks shit before he kill you.
That's why I like Freddy Krueger. His shit was probably more gruesome than everybody else's. But his shit was more on a comedic level that I was like, you know what? I think if I ran into him, I think I could whoop his ass. Because that nigga's like a fucking clown. But then again, Freddy's a fucking stone killer, but he's gonna make you laugh while he stabbing you and shit. So you can be dying like, this motherfucker funny as shit. I got no blood. Oh, this nigga ripped my intestines out. No. Freddy was that dude though. I ain't gonna lie. Freddy Krueger was a bad motherfucker and shit. But anyway. Damn, I can't believe it's still like 60-something people in here. Y'all still watching me just ramble on about Freddy Krueger and shit. I got nothing but love for y'all. I would have been cut that motherfucker off. I tried to cut Rick off like 20 minutes ago. That shit didn't even fucking work. I muted his mic and every motherfucking thing. But I said I'm hungry like an hour ago. Like, y'all can hear my stomach. It's like that shit. Y'all can't hear that shit? I'm fucking the fuck out, yo. But, nah. Real shit. Once again, we want to thank everybody for another good episode of the Mass Podcast. I think it's good. I know Rick thinks it's good. I don't know what y'all think, but y'all still listening, so I guess y'all think it's good. Once again, look, just here to have fun. We're not here to dog out Generation. I'm lying my ass off. Yes, we was. That was the whole point of the fucking show. I ain't gonna lie. That was the whole point of the fucking show and shit. That's why I was like Generation Z.
We took victory laps on these fucking generations.
Yeah. Oh my god, we put a Kendrick Lamar on these motherfuckers.
You ever get to the level of petty like we play 5 songs back to back like that? That's what we just did.
That shit back to back on y'all motherfuckers. They not like us. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm fucking the fuck out. What's wrong with me? But no, we did just run a victory lap on these motherfuckers though. Sorry, Generation Z. Get y'all shit together. All right, really got in this motherfucker though. But no, thank y'all for coming back. What we got next week? We're gonna do older hip hop. Well, we're gonna do older hip hop, hip hop beefs, battles, or whatever you want to call it. From LL to Kumo D to LL and Cannabis, Jay and Nas, Kendrick versus that other guy, Common versus fucking Cube, Cube versus fucking NWA, Pac, Big. I mean, the classic hip hop shit, 50 versus Ja. Yeah. We're gonna touch on all that shit. We're gonna talk about, what we thought about the song, like who came out victorious, what they should have did, what they could have did. That's next week's show. That'll be June 2nd. No, I'm sorry, shit. I said June. July 2nd. My bad. That's that old man shit. It's a fucking mask too. That'll be July 2nd, Tuesday, 6:00 p.m. We're gonna do a hip hop battle show, top 10 battles or top 15. Some of them battles I'm gonna agree with, so some of them I might take the fuck off and put some shit that we like on that motherfucker. Because some people are stupid. Probably was made by Generation Z motherfucker too. I ain't gonna lie. They biggest battle fight Offset versus fucking Cardi B or some shit. I'm just talking everybody the fuck out today. But with that said, man, look, for me, I want to thank y'all again. Rick, anything you want to say to people before we break up out of here?
No, let's get out of here. Let's get some food in the system. Fucking thanks for tuning in. See y'all next week.
Thanks. Peace.